to a look at your forecast. It's Sunday, you're up, you're out and about, you're saying, Caitlin, Brittany, is it going to be hot? Is it going to rain? What's it going to do? Brittany?
I like those hand motions. What's it going to do? Well, yesterday, I feel like the heat and humidity was #1 and storms was kind of the second tier. Today, it's the opposite, though. The storms are the first tier and heat is #2. As we're actually not going to be as hot as we have been today and tomorrow. Where Tuesday, we're going to be watching very closely for that potential to inch a little bit closer to that heat advisory criteria. But thankfully, we're finally starting to get a break from this heat and humidity that we've had as of late. Now, I want to be very clear. It is still going to be hot. It is still going to be humid. It's still July here in the Charlotte area, as our heat index values will still be very close to that 100-degree mark as we enter the second half of the day. However, it is not going to be as bad as it has been. So we'll take it, and it's nothing like you would see if you were down in places like Florida or even southern Georgia. So we're going to be very happy about that. Doppler radar there is dry and quiet for now, but we will see Doppler radar a lot more active than even yesterday. If you're one of the lucky ones that saw some rain and your lawns are hopefully very happy about that, you may not be wanting any more additional rain. But unfortunately, most of the area is going to see that chance of rain later on today. Now, that's unfortunate for those who already saw it and don't want it, but for others, maybe not so much. Now, the afternoon is going to see more clouds, and that's why temperatures will be a little bit lower. One of the reasons why our heat index won't be quite as high today. Around 12 o'clock, we'll start to see a few of those showers bubble up. The certain situation I think that will happen today is that we'll see a few more showers and storms developing around lunchtime, mainly north of the I-40 corridor, and then slowly but surely we'll see those shift a little bit further south. Here's 3 o'clock. You can see those developing closer to the Charlotte area, eventually shifting closer to places like York County, Union, Anson, even Cabarrus, over towards Stanley and Rowan, over toward Cleveland, Lincoln, Gaston, and then notice eventually even further south than that. Now, it's that time frame closer to 6 p.m. that's those storms start to move even south of Mecklenburg County, that those areas that saw a lot of heavy rain yesterday, so southern Meck over toward Union, parts of Anson County, that we'll have to watch for that chance for some heavy pockets of rain. Now, there were a few areas that didn't see official recordings taken from the National Weather Service that we also saw some heavy areas of rain. I got a viewer that sent in their rain gauge that saw multiple inches there up in parts of Catawba County. So just keep in mind that if you saw heavy pockets of rain yesterday, you may encounter some slick spots out there today, as we do have a better chance of rain for everyone. Thankfully, Monday does look to be a little bit more lesser on that rain chance. But overall, the trend the next 7 days is we're moving away from the hot and humid conditions we've seen, where it was hot and humid, but we didn't have rain to cool us off, to a more summer-like pattern that's typical for the Carolinas, where we see temperatures in the lower 90s, still feeling hot and humid with those feels-like numbers in the upper 90s to near 100, but we see those showers and storms in the afternoon, and it brings us that relief from the heat. And that's pretty much the trend over the next 7 days. As of right now, I don't have any days I'm highlighting on that 7-day forecast where folks especially want to stay weather aware due to the heat. And so, Caitlin, I think after the last few weeks of above average heat and humidity, it is a nice break.